Mark Zuckerberg reveals his last secret warning about ADA. Cardano ADA news today. Last year's backlash against Facebook's planned digital currency, Libra, would have been most CEOs' worst nightmare. Governments and regulators linked arms to repel a perceived threat to monetary sovereignty, financial stability, and data privacy. The more Mark Zuckerberg tried to reassure politicians by talking up financial inclusion and innovation, the more he came across like a tobacco boss denying cigarettes are addictive. He even acknowledged the problem. I get that I'm not the ideal messenger for this. Today we're going to talk about Mark Zuckerberg's warning about cryptos, especially ADA. So watch this video till the end, because today's video is going to be the bomb. Welcome to Cardano Land, your daily dose of Cardano. If you're interested in everything around Cardano, this is the place for you. Subscribe if you want to stay updated with all the Cardano news, predictions, and stay one step ahead in the crypto world. Make sure to hit the like button for us to provide you with more Cardano news. Don't forget to enable all notifications to join our weekly cash giveaway pinned in the comments. Before we get to our topic, let's take a look at the chart and see what the price of ADA is doing on the 11th of September, shall we? As the crypto market suffered from intense selling pressure a few days back, displayed by a sudden dip in most coins out there, the ADA coin price managed to hold above the $2.5 support by providing a long lower price rejection candle and a recently formed bullish engulfing candlestick. The current price of ADA coin is $2.73, with an intraday gain of 15.01. Regarding the EMA, the ADA coin price is trading above all the crucial EMAs 50, 100, and 200, indicating a strong bullish trend. The RSI, bullish, is at 56, indicating a sudden increase in bullish sentiment in the coin. Moreover, the RSI line also shows a sudden spike in the slope with the coin's price action, indicating that the bulls are slowly gaining momentum. The ADA coin displayed proper sustenance from the $2.5 mark, providing a quick long opportunity for its traders. Moreover, the price forms a double bottom pattern that is given a positive breakout, further increasing the underlying bullish momentum. The ADA trades can plot the traditional pivot level in their chart, which shows remarkable confluence with the SR level of the chart, providing more confirmation in one's trading. The MACD indicator, bullish, shows that both the MACD line and the signal line are moving higher to reach the neutral 0.00 mark, indicating bullish momentum in the coin. From a technical perspective, the current emotion of the ADA coin is increasingly bullish. However, as mentioned, the price has managed to sustain above the $2.5 support. Therefore, the bullish breakout of the double bottom pattern should be adequate bullish pressure to kickstart the bullish rally. Now let's get back to the topic. The technology powering Bitcoin could help improve Facebook in the future, Mark Zuckerberg has said. As part of a commitment to help fix the site over 2018, its founder said that he would look into the use of new technology to stop it being quite so centralized. One of those technologies is Bitcoin, he said, in an ambitious post that suggested Mark Zuckerberg is taking to heart the claims that Facebook is broken. In a long post on his own site, the Facebook founder said that he recognized that the problem with the internet is that it is becoming too centralized and controlled by a few huge companies that include Facebook itself. That was in contrast to people's vision that the web could be the perfect way of distributing and decentralizing power, he said. A lot of us got into technology because we believe it can be a decentralizing force that puts more power in people's hands. The first 4 words of Facebook's mission have always been, give people the power. Back in the 1990s and 2000s, most people believed technology would be a decentralizing force, he wrote in a long post. But today, many people have lost faith in that promise. With the rise of a small number of big tech companies and governments using technology to watch their citizens, many people now believe technology only centralizes power rather than decentralizing it. In order to counteract that, he would look at Bitcoin and other technology, but most probably they will not look into ADA. Saying all that, Facebook will use crypto in the future, but Zuckerberg thinks that ADA is extremely volatile and dangerous because of its uncertainty. There are important countertrends to this, like encryption and cryptocurrency, that take power from centralized systems and put it back into people's hands. But they come with the risk of being harder to control. I'm interested to go deeper and study the positive and negative aspects of these technologies, and how best to use them in our services, he wrote. The mention of cryptocurrency is likely to be at least partly a reference to blockchain, the technology that powers new kinds of currency like Bitcoin. That allows information, like who owns what bitcoins, to be distributed across a range of computers, rather than centralized in one specific place. Numerous technology experts have suggested that blockchain could have revolutionary impacts far beyond its use in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. It could be used to store whole different kinds of information, for instance, in a way that would be controlled by no specific company like Facebook, and so theoretically be free from its influence. In one of the interviews, Zuckerberg said authentication was a use of blockchain that I'm potentially interested in, although I haven't found a way for this to work. In general, the proposed system would replace Facebook Connect with something that's fully distributed. That system could let individuals pick and choose which apps to allow access to and limit the amount of data shared. Some third-party services have already developed similar systems to protect users' personal data, but Facebook taking the approach would be a significant change in the landscape. Zuckerberg explained in more detail, you basically take your information, you store it on some decentralized system, and you have the choice of whether to log in different places, and you're not going through an intermediary. There's a lot of things that I think would be quite attractive about that. For developers, one of the things that's really troubling about working with our system, or Google's system for that matter, or having to deliver services through Apple's App Store, is that you don't want to have an intermediary between serving the people who are using your service and you, where someone can just say, hey, we as a developer have to follow your policy, and if we don't, then you can cut off access to the people we're serving. That's kind of a difficult and troubling position to be in. The move would mean Facebook couldn't cut off access to the third-party apps, which would be a boon for app developers. But at the same time, Zuckerberg admits that making Facebook access decentralized would also mean that in the event of a massive data breach, like Cambridge Analytica, third-party apps that violated privacy could still run freely. Facebook has had serious problems with apps and data sharing in recent years. In October, Facebook explained that hackers accessed the basic data of 14 million user accounts from July 2017 to September 2018 as a result of unexpected behavior in the Chrome browser. As recently as December, reports surfaced that Facebook had allowed companies like Netflix, Spotify, and Amazon access to private data years after it should have stopped. Zuckerberg is definitely looking into crypto and will use crypto in the future. ADA can help Facebook in crypto payments, and Facebook ads payments capturing, but Zuckerberg thinks that ADA is extremely volatile and dangerous because of its uncertainty. That's all for today. Also, we would like to mention that this is not a channel intended specifically to provide financial advice, and we do not ask you to invest in any company. This is merely a channel directed towards bringing educational content to your doorsteps. With that in mind, before you invest in anything, we recommend you do thorough, wide-spectrum research on the topic. We hope you like this video. Let us know in the comments below if you're an ADA holder, and make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time on Cardano Land. Bye!